Basics of Biblical Aramaic, Lesson 1. Section 1.1 gives us an introduction to the Aramaic alphabet, which you'll see is very similar to the Hebrew with some slight sound changes. Aleph, Beth, Gimel, Daleth, Hey. Wow, you'll notice, has a W sound, not a Babylonian V sound. Zayin, Cheth, Teth, Yod, Kaf, Lameth, Mem, Nun, Samech. Ngayin has more of an NG sound than the silent sound of modern Hebrew. Pei, Tzadeh, Kof, Resh, more guttural than you're used to perhaps. Sin, Shin, and finally Tau. These slight shifts in sound will become necessary when we get into the reading of the text. The final forms are the same as you find in Hebrew. You'll notice that on the right column you have the initial or medial forms with a horizontal line at the bottom. On the forms on the left, those horizontals drop down vertical and become tails on all but the mem, which just closes up into a box. The Aramaic Begath letters are the same as in Hebrew, but modern Hebrew has flattened some of these sounds where Aramaic has not. Beit, Veit, Gimel, Gimel, Daleth, Thaleth, Kaf, Chaf, Pei, Fe, Tau, and Thou. The gutturals of Aramaic behave much the same as Hebrew gutturals. Aleph, Hey, Cheth, Ngayin, and Resh comprise the set. They cannot take a dagesh, forte, or lene. They prefer A-class vowels and compound schwas, and they can affect the prefix vowels via virtual doubling, compensatory lengthening, or vowel harmonization, just as in Hebrew. There are some consonants in Aramaic that are different than what we would expect to find based on Hebrew. In some places where you would expect to find a zayin in an Aramaic word based on the Hebrew, you will find a daleth there. Some places where you would expect a tzadeh, you'll find a teth or a ngayin. A shin will be replaced often with a tau, and in Aramaic, aleph and hey can be used interchangeably, as can the sin and samech. You'll get used to these as you journey through the texts. And the chapter closes with 1.7 vocabulary. This vocabulary list will serve you the best, I believe, if we utilize the following method. Vocalize the word out loud so that you practice speaking it and hearing it, and make flashcards utilizing a 3-pile method, where A is those that you have down cold, B are those you had to struggle a little bit to get there, and C are those you don't know at all. The goal is to get every card into pile A before moving on to the next chapter. So, master that vocabulary, and then move on to Chapter 2, the vowel pointing system. We'll see you on the discussion board. Shalom.